this is Queen of Vibe.
Hey there, Capricorn, and welcome to your relationship reading for the month of February 2020 with Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer or subscriber. Welcome, okay? I hope this message resonates or is helpful to you in some sort of way, okay? This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising sign, or for those of you who may be in a relationship with a Capricorn, okay? Now, what else do I want to say to you? I want to say thank you. I did welcome you guys. I do appreciate you guys giving me a view. I appreciate those of you who come back again and again. Dropped my phone. I appreciate those of you who support my channel. I really do, okay? Thank you guys. All right, so let's get into this reading. This is a relationship reading, so it's between you and another person. If you guys are single and there's no one in the picture right now, go ahead and check out the love reading, okay? This is for those of you who definitely have somebody hanging
They
out.
don't feel very
strongly in your energetic field as far as relationships are concerned, okay? So before I get into this message, let's see what the Romance Angels Oracle have to say to Capricorn, okay? I've been picking one card for your main idea, but you guys got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And children, your love life is being affected by children, okay, guys? So some of you need to lighten up a bit, okay? Some of you, there's definitely a theme that there's children, whether you have them together or whether this person has children, and, you know, whatever is going on as a result of them feeling like they have to be somewhere else for their children, or you know, you trying to decide, is this person good enough to be around my child, or vice versa, okay? So what we have right now, the theme, the mode of your relationship is the Hierophant, okay? So for some of you, this is a spiritual connection. Some of you, the two of you have come together to have a relationship that either teaches you a lesson or you just have a very strong bond here. There's a very strong connection. There's definitely one of you that either you're both teaching each other things, maybe in different ways. Okay, you're learning from each other. You're helping. This is a relationship that's going to help you grow, whether it's something that is a long term or a person that just passes through to help you on your path of, you know, awakening or whatever path or journey that you're on, okay? So this is a significant bond. This is a significant connection. What this other person is thinking is the King of Pentacles. So there is some concern of the commitment or the stability of this connection, of this situation. This other person, whether they feel like they're worried about whether they're going to be a good provider to you, or whether this is a situation that can be built upon or that can go the distance. That's what they're thinking about. What they're feeling is the Ace of Swords. So they're feeling like, it's like they want to tell you something. They're feeling like they need to communicate something to you, or they're waiting for you to communicate something to them, Capricorn. But what they're showing you is the Seven of Swords. So what I feel with this is, not for some of you, this maybe you're in a marriage and someone's sneaking around and you can see it, but I'm also picking up on someone who's not showing you how they really feel, even though they feel like they need to be honest, and they are concerned about whether or not they can really bring anything to the table in this situation, or if there is a table in this situation. They're not showing that. So what you're showing is the Seven of Wands. So I feel like, Capricorn, you've kind of let your guard down a little bit, or you've given up, or you're thinking about giving up on this situation. Okay, because for you, you feel like, for some of you, I feel like you are either feeling like there's a lack of romance, there's a lack of emotional connection here. Some of you also may feel like you're being manipulated. You're wondering, is this person just trying to seduce me? Is this person really even serious about me? And what you're thinking about is karma. You're like, for some of you, if this is a situation where one or both of you are involved somewhere else, you're wondering if this is worth it. Others of you, it's also just about, you know, balancing the scales in this situation. Like, are we going to be or are we not going to be? What is the situation? I feel like you want clarity on that, Capricorn. Okay, because of course, it's all about effort and time. And you're like, if this person isn't going to put in the effort, and maybe that's what the King of Pentacles in the reverse is, the fact that they're not going to put in the effort. So you're just like, if this person's not going to put in the effort, then I'm not going to stick around. And here goes the Seven of Swords again. So either one or both of you are not really showing how you feel. You're not showing, what you're showing is not reality. It's not how you guys really feel. Okay? There's a couple cards. Let's go ahead and let's clarify the rest of these cards. Yeah, you guys are not... You're not showing how you feel. Both of you are not, you're not showing. I think both of you know that this is a spiritual connection, but you're not acknowledging it. You're both kind of pretending that this isn't what it really is. You're both skirting around the issues. You're both not really being 100% honest with what's really going on in your hearts, okay? It's a lot of cards flying out. For some of you, this is just, let's call it is what it is. Like, some of you, there's a marriage, or it could have still be a spiritual union here. It's still a lesson, but it's about someone who is kind of not being honest, not being upfront with you. Someone hiding who they are, not being honest about something. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Yeah, there's something here with communication that, someone's not really communicating something. Here we got the King of Pentacles. Damn, the King of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Swords with the Eight of Cups. The Seven of Swords with the Three of Cups. The Seven of Wands with the Hermit. The High Priestess with the Knight of Cups. And the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Justice card. So, it's like, y'all gonna mess around and push away somebody because you are not honestly communicating here. For some of you, this is a third-party situation, and you knew it was a third-party situation, and the other person has children, and so they can't really commit to this situation, and they can't build a foundation in this situation because they have to be the King of Pentacles somewhere else. So they can't be the King of Pentacles here. But they know they have to communicate to you that either they have got to end the situation, for some of you, or they're here. They need to communicate the fact that they're here with you because they're not happy in their other situation. But at the end of the day, they're still sneaking around. Okay, they're still cheating. They're still not being honest with either you or the other person about the fact that they're in a third party situation. Okay, so that's a message. And you, because you know this, and I feel like, you finally learned your lesson, that maybe this is not supposed to be something that you take seriously. It is a lesson for you to realize that there are some people that are just fun and some people that you take serious. And so you're going to withdraw, Capricorn. You're going to back up off of this situation. Some of you, Yeah, you're gonna back up because your intuition is telling you that your intuition is here, and it's like, listen, this person isn't really gonna give you what you want. This person's not trying to give you what you want. They can't give you what you want. And so you're not feeling motivated in your mind. You're like, you're losing passion, you're losing motivation in this situation because with this justice card, again, I feel like you've gotten realistic about what this situation can and cannot be. Okay? So that's one situation. Another situation I feel is that you're both very insecure in this union. You're both very insecure because you do realize that this is something very spiritual, that this is something that can be a very deep connection. But right now, neither one of you are showing up. You're not living up to this Hierophant energy. All right? You're still down here in the 7 of Swords energy, not being honest about how you feel, not, hiding your emotions from the other person, not communicating what you're feeling. This person, the other person, they may be still trying to pretend like everything's great. Let's just go out. Let's just have fun with each other. They're trying to make it seem like you guys can just continue to keep having fun. Like this ain't some real deal shit, right? So you, though, I think you're still going to react in the same way. You're like, listen, I let my guard down, but you're retreating from the situation. You're pulling back because your intuition is telling you that's what you need to do. Your intuition is telling you that, but it's leaving you feeling a little bit insecure, a little bit like your confidence in this situation is very low. Okay, because in your heart, you both know that this is something that has a deeper connotation and a deeper meaning, but both of you are still being a bit shallow when it comes to this. This other person, whether they're insecure because they feel like they cannot be, whether it is because they don't know how or they cannot give the kind of effort, and maybe even financially they're having problems. Okay, and financially they're afraid, they're letting that insecurity, that financial insecurity or that fear of commitment keep them from saying how they really feel. And because they're not saying how they really feel, you're starting to feel like they're being manipulative. You're starting to feel like they're just in it, like they're trying to swindle something out of you. Okay, you feel like they're being this player, third party energy that's coming across when really they're just trying to hide the fact that they're afraid, that they're not satisfied either emotionally, and so both of you are just kind of drifting. And that's where, again, it comes in because one of you, like I said, somebody can have children. And because of that, that you can't really pursue this situation or the situation can't develop. Um, Others of you who have children with this person, it's still insecurities that you guys are allowing to eat away at you. And so that's where that playfulness needs to come in. Like either way, you guys need to be more playful. Whether, that's the lesson. It's like, just take this for what it is. Maybe it's not deep right now, but maybe with some honesty and with some actual groundwork, like an actual foundation being built, it could be something more. But just have that conversation. Like, damn. Like, what are you waiting for? We got the 3 years. Like, you're waiting for something to happen. What are you guys waiting for? Yeah, it's like this whole, how I feel about you. Like both of you are just expecting that the other person knows how the other person feels, but neither one of you really wants to just go based on that. It's like, some of you, this person they want a brand new start. They want something different. They want something that's emotionally satisfying. And even though there's a connection here, because maybe there are no the emotional part of it, both of you are unfulfilled. And so that's what's damaging this. It's like, because you're not being honest about your emotions, you're pushing each other away because that's what you both want from the other person. You want this emotional, that this is a safe place to connect with someone emotionally, but whatever, all this other shit is getting in the way. All right? All of this other stuff is getting in the way. This person may even, I don't know, maybe they may even walk away, or you're going to walk away. But let's go. Let me get some more cards for my Capricorns. Yeah, somebody, it's like you guys are really holding back on how you feel. This came out in the reverse. It's like it's like y'all are waiting on a miracle. And things are stuck because nobody's doing anything. Yeah. You're both waiting on a miracle to bring you out of stagnation. You're both patiently waiting for the magician energy to come in, and presto changeo, it's like someone's gotta be the one to speak up. Someone has to say something. Someone has to take the reins. The ship is floating towards an iceberg, and you both see it, and you're both looking at the other person like, who's gonna be the captain? I don't know if I should be the captain. It's like nobody wants to be the captain, and you're just waiting for a miracle to come in, and the ship to either just, drift away from the disaster. The disaster is here. The disaster is here, guys. And some of you saw it coming, and you're just going to allow it to happen instead of stepping in and saying, okay, hold on. Let me tell you how I feel. Like, that's it. It's just like, let me tell you how I feel. Stop being so afraid. Like, I'm picking up on the fear here. I'm picking up on the fear. Someone is, like, you're both afraid to just say how you feel for some reason. And I think that's because you're both afraid of how deep this situation really is. The connection between the two of you. It's like having a pool in your backyard, right? That starts off at 3 feet and then gradually increases in depth to, like, 9 feet. Some pools can be deeper than that. And you never explore past the 4 or 5 foot mark. But there's so much more to go. There's so much more to go, and you both kind of act like you don't know how to swim. Learn how to swim. Learn how to swim so that you can see what's really here. Some of you, this is a person that you're supposed to have children with. Like, some of you, this is a person that could really turn into something, but because both of you are afraid to go past your comfort zone, you're going to drown in the shallow end of the pool. Have you ever seen that meme or that little video where the child is in there, is like sputtering, like they're in the water and it looks like they're drowning, and then the mother just comes and picks them up and stands them up because they're in shallow water. It's like, why are you about to drown in shallow water? All right, Capricorn, so that has been your reading. If that resonated with you guys, let me know. You can contact me. All my information is in the description bar below. Leave a comment, leave a like, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Capricorn.